by your second speaker. To that end, I've got 5 pieces of rebuttal. The first one is about the accuracy and if it's important or not. As the second speaker have mentioned, that it's not important, and even if it makes sense or not, it's not very relevant. It's not very relevant to individuals, and hard work leads anyways to success. That is completely wrong. Simply because if following this mentality, and since you are what you believe, millions of people will be sacrificed and follow these dumb approaches that would only lead to their future failures. Second point of rebuttal. You've mentioned the question of sensitivity. Sensitivity is that people are actually sensitive and looking for shortcuts through their way, and all they're doing is trying to avoid hard work. But that is completely wrong. I'll return back to that in our argument and emphasize why the one best way is exactly what people are looking for if we're striving for a more meaningful and purposeful lives and hopefully a financial success. The third one, you've mentioned how we have to prove, and we've got the burden of proof of saying that this narrative is so harmful and we should regret it. And that is exactly what I'm going to do with my arguments and prove to you why it's so harmful. Okay, now done with some pieces of rebuttal, I'll announce my arguments, which are 3. The first one is about how what the opposition team is arguing for is basically a linguistic and reporting bias within our senses. The second one is about the toxicity of this mentality and how it would aggravate inequalities, and the third one would be about the inaccuracy of the formula that you propose on side opposition so proud to propose. Starting on my first argument, which is about the linguistic and reported bias. We put forth this claim. When you're so immersed in a detail or detail